sitting here with a rather talented musician, Taro. Hello, Taro.
Hi.
Nice to see you again. And a rather ornate, wonderful-looking guitar you've got there.
Yes.
One of a collection of instruments.
Yes, kind of.
You collect instruments?
No, I have some instrument to play. I'm a player.
But you're a player. How would you describe yourself as a player?
I'm a player of lutes and early guitars.
This is a rather lovely-looking ornate instrument. Perhaps you could tell us about it.
Yes, this is a guitar made in Venice, Italy, around 1650. This is original guitar.
An original guitar?
Yes.
That's rather nice. That's
yes,
quite unusual for to find an instrument so old.
It is very unusual, and most of them are in museums now. And I'm very lucky to find this one, and so I can play now. Yes.
And rather nicely decorated all over by the look of it.
Yes, this is ivory bit, and back and side is all ebony and ivory inlaid.
Superb, isn't it? So
It's
delicately done. Yeah.
Yes, but after some concert, occasionally I find some bits are missing.
So you have to watch it.
Yes.
I suppose it's difficult to stabilise it all.
Yes.
It's lovely, but it's not the only beautiful instrument you've got. I've noticed just there's a.
Oh yeah.
On the face of it, on the front, looks like a very plain lute.
So this is a lute, but this is also made in ivory.
So is that ivory over wood?
No, this is
just
solid ivory.
That's amazing. Oh, you can see the light through it.
Yes.
So it must be very, very thin.
Yes, under 2 millimeters. Yes, it's still quite light if you want to.
It is, isn't it? I think it's lighter than a wooden lute, perhaps.
Perhaps, yes. It is. This instrument was made for quite famous lute player in English, but she retired some years ago, and I bought from her, so I'm very lucky again.
Does having an ivory back on there give it a lot more resonance?
The sound carries very well. In small room like this, sounds not very loud, very good. But in concert hall, I just did in Yorkshire. I did a recital in cathedral with 1,000 seats, and still it was okay.
Without any amplification?
Yes. And actually, some audience came to ask me if I used the amplifier.
That's amazing.
So
so it is more resonant, I suppose. Perhaps we can hear a little bit.
maybe.
Lovely sound, isn't it? You're right, it's just sweet for a run.
Yes.
I suppose it's sound filled in whatever space it's in.
Yeah, I don't know. It's amazing. So.
Yeah. Okay, shall I move?
That's what I don't want.
So watch out for low-flying aircraft.
It looks like it needs a prop under it.
Yes. Yes, sometimes yes.
Is this an old instrument or is it?
No, this is a copy again.
Yeah.
Yes.
I suppose there again, that sort of instrument, the original thing, they're few and far between.
Yeah. This is a kind of lute called theorbo, theorba in Italian, or chitarrone. It's the biggest family of lute. This is the longest.
Yeah.
This is the biggest. And
It's got another name as well, I believe.
oh
hasn't it?
yes, this also you can call chitarrone. Chitarrone.
Thank you. So it's got extra bass strings that are just open strings to play.
That's right.
It's lovely. tuning of these instruments relate to any modern tuning like guitar or mandolin?
In some sort of way, but not really. You must.
Are there variations on tuning?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they are all different.
Yeah.
So it's that's a problem.
Are these rosewood ribs or?
Yes, these are rosewood. Yes.
So that it's similar to a mandolin family in that
Yes,
way?
it is. It is actually. This is soprano.
So that's actually a lute and not a mandolin?
Mandolin developed from soprano lute.
Oh, I see. How old is this one?
This is, I believe, something like 250 years old.
So sort of the Baroque period?
Yes,
Yeah.
late Baroque period.
Mm.
It's a Baroque mandolin, we call it.
That's right. Really part of a collection, it's part of your selection of instruments to play.
Yes, it will be.
Hoarding instruments or collecting instruments is a very English thing.
Is it?
I think so. Aren't the English well known for their hoarding? Why does the whole world come to England for all the things we've hoarded when other people have thrown them away? It's an English thing. Do you consider yourself English?
Maybe, very
Yeah.
much so, maybe.
Well, yeah. We'll accept that.
Yes, this is this is so-called English guitar.
So it's actually really one of the Sitan family.
This is a
instruments.
Sitan.
Yeah.
I mean, I call English guitar, but
Well, that's rather nice sounding, isn't it? I think I've heard that one before.
yeah.
It's lovely. It's called an English guitar, but it's not the same tuning as an English as a normal guitar, is it?
No,
That's
it's tuned in C major chord like.
rather interesting. It looks like tortoise shell on
It
the
is very nice.
and a metal decoration on the sound hole.
Yes, indeed. I like,
And you've got the original. Can I take that little
Yes.
tuning key there? It's amazing, isn't it?
It is. And I tend to look for, I collect, I don't collect, but
They called you out.
I buy all the keys whenever I find. Yes.
Well, you would, wouldn't you?
It's megaphone guitar.
And where does it come from?
1772 in Paris.
All right, it's well preserved for its age.
Yes, I think so.
Nice, clean. I suppose it's been restored at some time.
Yes,
hasn't it?
you can find
And
me.
presumably this is carved ivory then.
No, this is parchment.
Really, parchment. Oh,
Yes.
that's amazing.
And this is not the original, I'm sorry.
Ah, someone
It's
has
a replacement.
They would have had that though.
Yeah.
Yeah, originally.
It's restoration was done by Brian Cohen and he
I
made
see,
it.
yeah, in Guildford.
Yes, Guildford.
We don't want to advertise Brian Cohen, do we?
No.
No, sorry.
Never heard of him.
And this one's a standard guitar with peg tuning.
Yeah, this is
Does that look familiar to me?
is it? This is actually made in Vienna around 1810 by Stauffer. So this is a good maker. So 19th century guitars. I mean. Yes.
I've come across guitars by Ibanez and one or two other makers.
Yes,
that
yes.
looking that
Yes.
typical.
Yes,
or
very
sometimes they're
similar.
South American like that. And they
Yes, yes.
but
I
same.
think they are made. I mean, they are made in Spain, but they are made for South American
I
customers.
see. Yeah.
Yes.
They're very big bodied and wide.
Yes.
Yeah. You don't like those then?
I do, but
You
You know,
didn't
I-
really buy that to play much then?
I play. At least I use for my teaching. Yes.
That's good.
Because let's say my specialty is double string instrument. So yeah, sure, please. Sorry, it's what's missing now.
You're missing a string.
So another kind of 19th century guitar. It's just, it's just a guitar in different shape. It's also.
So it's got these arms up there. Is that part of the sound box as well?
Yes, it is. Yes.
So it does actually help the sound. Maybe.
Maybe. Also, this is also ladies' instrument, they thought. And many paintings, on many paintings, they play like this.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
lira, how do you say?
Lyre.
Lyre, yes. Lyre guitar. Yeah.
I noticed it's flat on the bottom, so maybe put it on top of the piano when you're not playing it.
Yeah.
As a display instrument.
Yes, as well, yes.
So is this?
So this is a mandolin in butterfly shape. It can fly maybe.
So if you throw it from musician to musician, it will glide with it.
Yes.
So that's unusual.
Yeah, but to be honest, I have some mandolins like this is also 18th century
that's rather lovely.
Vinacha.
Yeah.
But these metal strung mandolins I don't really play. I found a good mandolin and I can't help not buying it. I don't know why.
Some sort of obsession,
Maybe.
like a collector would have.
Kind of trauma I had. I just bought.
Oh, you've just bought it?
Mm.
Oh, right. That's rather nicely laid back.
Yes, very good.
Not cheap instruments, I suspect.
No, it can be quite,
Depends where you find things, isn't it?
Yes.
Are you like me, you sort of like looking around, and when there's a bargain you have to have it? Because occasionally they're there, and if you're in the right place at the right time.
Yes.
With,
Yeah.
the, with the
Absolutely,
right money
yes,
in
yeah.
your pocket.
Yeah, if you've got the money.
Yes.
Someone mother plays accordion. I can't
Oh.
stand accordion players.
So you collect accordions now? No?
I've got some, yeah. I've still got the first accordion I ever played.
Mm. So you play accordion?
No. Well, I did a bit for Morris dancing earlier.
Oh yes.
And I bought the accordion off my mother for £27, 10 shillings in old money. And then I sold it back to my mother for the same price. Then she sold it back to me, because I sold it because I was a student and broke. And it's gone backwards and forwards, and each time it's £27.50.
Oh. Kind of guitar.
Oh, is it?
So it's a guitar. And
Can you say that word again?
guitar.
Guitar.
Yeah. Guitar?
Spelled with a C.
With G. Yes.
With a G. Guitar. So a sort of early version of the word guitar.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right. Actually made in one wood also.
Oh, the whole thing's carved out.
Yes.
And this isn't an original instrument. When would they have originally been used?
This is a 14th century instrument or 13th century instrument. 13 or 14.
Have they been made from pictures, or was there any actually
There
existing
are
anywhere?
Yeah, there are one or two original instruments.
Right, so they've got
Yes.
them accurately.
Mm-hmm.
Not like some instruments are copied from carvings and
Yeah,
and
sometimes. Yeah.
certainly got the sound you'd expect to hear from an instrument,
Yes.
medieval instrument. This isn't all you've got though, is it?
Yeah, there are some others here and a little more in my bedroom.
Your bedroom, that I know it's probably a bit rude to ask, but can we look in your bedroom?
It's not very tidy, but yeah, if you like.
Yeah. Instrument cases.
My bed is there. I sleep there.
You use an amazing amount of instruments for someone who doesn't collect.
Well, yes, I use all of it.
Right. Anything interesting amongst the cases you'd like to show us?
Well,
That's a rather nice looking instrument.
Yes, this is another very nice example of English guitar.
That's an English guitar, but it's got a bowl back.
Yeah, I mean, very rare, but
So that's unusual.
yes, it is. It is unusual.
And when would this one date from?
There is no maker's name, but I think 1760s.
Yeah, similar sort of sound hole to the
Yes.
sitting you
Yes,
the
it's
other
very, very similar.
and violin tuners on there.
Is it tortoiseshell?
Yes, this is tortoiseshell. And
Tortoiseshell was quite normal, I think, for
Yes.
sitar and
And
fingerboard, wasn't
what's
it?
the engraved up the side of the fingerboard?
the mother of pearl, MOP, very nicely done.
Yeah.
It has a peg head, and which is tuning is not very, very easy with wire strings.
Yeah. Because
So-
it's just friction pegs, and they will slip.
They've got
Yeah.
very narrow shafts, unlike violin pegs have wider shafts to get more grip, and the sitar ones are narrower, aren't they?
Yeah, looks like
That's
yes.
the problem, yeah.
But it's a really lovely, lovely instrument.
I think that's one to cherish, isn't it? No, that's interesting. It's a lot more basic than the way medieval instruments are made.
Yes.
As you move on,
Yeah.
with the construction, you move on,
Yes.
and they start becoming more elaborate.
This is also copy again.
50, 60 instruments or more.
Yeah, and I have maybe 20 instruments in Tokyo in my office.
So you're worldwide.
Yeah, I often go there,
Yeah.
to play.
I suppose you need to keep instruments there if you're playing up there.
Yes,
a lot
rather than
taking-
carrying around. Yes.
It's safer than putting them on an airplane.
Thank you very
That's
much.
it, yeah. Thank you very much. Most impressive.
Well,